Hello guys, NautoAce here, and I want to give my thoughts on the Nintendo Direct for February 17, 2021. And yes, this is the main Nintendo Direct since, like I said before, September of 2019. Of course, Shinya Takehashi explained it that yes, in 2020 they had to do some smaller version of the Nintendo Direct because due to the pandemic, and yet it did affect there. So, I always said this before, I'm going to say it again. To some extent, even so, this is a big Nintendo Direct. Keep your expectation low because they even said it. Games that are available and also new games announced for the first half of 2021. So, that's until August. Of course, they did mention some games that's beyond that, but some sort of like teaser, a hype thing. But to some extent, most of the games they announced are up to August of 2021. Again, giving reason why buy a Nintendo Switch. Of course, they did not mention the rumored Nintendo Switch Pro, Deluxe, whatever you call it, because Furukawa already said that they're not going to talk about that until they're ready. And when they're getting ready, they're probably going to talk about it. Because again, as of right now, credit to Matt Seaman, they're talking about the new Super Mario Brothers Switch SKU color, again with a better battery life. So with that, I want to give my thoughts on the Nintendo Direct on the US side. Yes, they also mentioned something on the Japanese side, two games that kind of stand out for me in my opinion, but I'll talk about that in the end. So first, right on the bat, they finally showed number 79 for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and it's Pyrrha from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. So at first when I saw the trailer, I'm like, and I said, oh, is this going to be a new game or is this going to be Smash Ultimate? But I did see the disclaimer, not actually gameplay. So at first I said, okay, maybe this is a sequel to Xenoblade Chronicles 2, some sort of expansion. Okay, Pyrrha was missing. You see Rex walking around until in the end. And I know that, wait, it's in that final destination and Pyrrha standing there. And then she basically announced that, yeah, I got an invitation and I'm part of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate as number 79. So the question there is, okay, if Pyrrha's there, should be Mithra? And the answer is yes. So on the website, they're given number 79 and for Mithra, number 80. So I'm gonna guess she's gonna be the new transformation character. But of course, if you follow the game, Mithra become Pyrrha because of the story. There's also the expansion Torina storyline, which is I have to finish it. But the same deal. Technically, is what happened is it kind of gives you an explanation of what happened to Mithra, why it became Pyrrha. But yes, it's going to be the new Zelda slash Sheik, the transformation. So that's going to be interesting. The trailer showed moves from the game. Of course, Pyrrha is fire element, while Mithra is light element. And of course, what about the Smash finale? It comes to do with Rex. Of course, the super cut, if I remember, it's been so long when I played the game. So it depends with the character. You either do a fire cut or a light cut. Again, interesting. I'm excited. Yes, it's a waifu. Yes, it's another anime sword woman. And of course, if you notice, because the game is E for everyone or A0, you have to modify a bit for Mithra and Pyrrha. If you notice, for Mithra, of course, you have that black stocking since the spirit. In the case with Pyrrha, yep, she has to wear stockings as well, so less skin. Again, you can't do it about it. That is a zero thing. It is what it is then. So the next one they showed that I'm interested, and that is Fall Guy for the Switch. Finally, so it was PC, if I'm understanding. Of course, it was a PlayStation 4 exclusive. Now it's on Switch. There you go. You can play it on the go, like you always say. So the next one, I'm actually surprised that they did this, and actually two games, and those are Famicom Detective Club, and they got two storyline. I forget what the subtitle is, but yes, for people who don't know, this was actually a famous Famicom game, never localized. Because again, it's probably too anime-ish. The main character is a female student, and it's called Famicom Detective Club. That's what it is. It's like a visual novel. So you know how visual novels are becoming more popular. There you go. So that's it. So in the trailer, I kind of know that they have no dub. Hopefully there will be dub, but we'll have to wait and see. Each game costs like $35 each, and again, it is what it is there, but we just have to wait and see. whether it's gonna have a dub or not. Speaking of whether it's gonna have a dub or not, they also announced Summer Warrior 5 for this summer, and of course the trailer showed no dub, and it's also gonna come in the PS4, Xbox, and Steam. So we're gonna have to wait and see if they're gonna willing to add a paid English dub, but I doubt that. Technical coach Remo is that they don't dub games anymore unless it's a technical game, but I'll explain later. But again, Summer Warrior 5 finally it's out this summer. And then Legend of Mana Remastered, so that's a PlayStation 1 game. Now it's gonna be on Switch, PC, and PS4. So it's a fun game. I have it on the PS1. You can actually get this as a PSN for the PS3 or Vita. But again, for the game itself, the art is pretty good. It is a remaster. They add some new music, and the best of all is they also included the Pocket Station mini game right there. So again, thumbs up. At least they're doing something more with this game. Again, it is not part of the main Secret of Mana or the Mana trilogy, but it is sort of a spin-off. But it is a fun game. Highly recommended. If you went to play the PlayStation 1, you can get it on the PSN store, or wait for this remastered one. So the next one they showed a new trailer for Monster Hunter Rise, Monster in New Stages, and of course now apparently you can also play as the twins or your NPC. I don't know. Of course this game's gonna come with the Vivo that unlocks new armor there. So nothing much new. They just want to show something new there. So the next one is Mario Golf Super Rush. So finally Camelot doing a Mario Golf game. And not only that, they add a new mode called Speed Run Course, which everyone plays at the same time and just swing. I think they did that with Everybody's Golf for PS4, so probably they're copying them, who knows. But another interesting part, there's a story mode where you are the character. So once again, they return the me integrating the game, and you're a rookie golfer and you become a pro in the long run. Again, looks interesting, also coming this summer. So most of this game, some of it will come from between April to August. Basically late spring to summer there. So the next one they showed is Capcom Arcade. The Shadow dropped it. It's actually out as of right now, and you can when you download the app, you get 1946 for free. Not only that, they also give you a bone. You can also get Ghosts and Goblins for free as well. So then they show what the bundle DLC is. They're $15 each, but if you want the one in pack, so $40 there. And kind of did it before in the PSN 360 with the 90s, 80s Capcom collection. So it's no difference here. So again, if you want those retro arcade games, there you go. The interesting part is it has some games that's never been released, such as Cyberbot in the top of my head. There are other things too, but again, here's your chance if you want to see there's free games, then if you really like it, just buy the bundle or the DLC. And then another thing surprise from Nintendo, Mitopia on the Switch. So again, a game that emphasizes me. So the problem here is, do you have to create again me from scratch? Because I have a lot of Mii's from my Wii U and 3DS. The problem is I can't import it to the Switch. Maybe with an app, a Mii importer app for the phone to bring it to the Switch. Just saying there, but yeah, I mean the game itself, it's kind of weird how it goes. It's a weird JRPG by using the Mii characters. There you go. And of course, speaking of Mii or Nintendo, Animal Crossing Cross Super Mario Brothers. They showed Super Mario Brothers furniture. Updates not going to start until the 25th of February. Still kind of disappointing. There is no Nintendo console. I've been bugging Nintendo about it. I know they refused because, well, you're not supposed to play Animal Crossing just with that because there's the Switch Online, blah blah blah. I'm like, whatever, man, kiss my ass. But yep, Animal Crossing / Super Mario Brothers furniture is coming in. There's Swamp, Turtle, Flag, even Warp Pipe. So that's gonna be handy, especially when you're moving around the island. I mean, heck, you can create your own Super Nintendo world. Just saying. So moving from that one is Square Enix showed a new game for the developers of Octopath Traveler, and they call it Project Triangle Strategy, which is Octopath meets Final Fantasy Tactics. So they told the story, some three-way war. There's a demo actually released as of right now. Of course, you play it, give your feedback, you know the drill. So if you have a chance, play it. So it looks awesome, but I'm gonna try it out when I have a chance there. And then they showed something for the makers of Dangranga Rompa, which is a sort of a virtual novel slash survival horror. I kind of played it a bit, but I need to play it more. So they did a new game called World's End Club, and the premise is apparently there was supposed to be some survival game, but it got canceled. But the twist is, for strange reason, Japan became some sort of post-apocalyptic. So you have to figure out what to do, some sort of traveling and find solution to what's going on. And then there's apparently some weird different genre of what's going on. It depends on the situation there. So, but again, gotta see it more time. But hey, at least again, it's America doing something new. There you go, interesting. The next one is Ninja Gaiden Master Collection, which is the 3 Ninja Gaiden game from the PS3 and 360, of course. You know the story behind it. Edegaki, the creator of Dead or Alive, he did Ninja Gaiden, and it was originally first exclusive to the Xbox, and later on was ported to other consoles. So finally, now on Switch, PC, Xbox One, PS4, the 3D trilogy is gonna come. Hopefully there's English dub, because I know the original one does, and I don't know if Tecmo Koei is probably saying, we don't embrace English dub, but different story there. So here's your chance. I kind of played it, so maybe if it gets cheap $20, I'll repurchase it. They did have it for the PS3, but I have not even finished it, so I mean, it is what it is. So. Again, there you go. Here's your second chance to play Ninja Gaiden there. And then, of course, Ghost and Goblin for the Switch, and they finally set it off, so it was confirmed. It is a time exclusive. From what I heard from the leak, I know that would be a different story. That is gonna come in May for the other console, but again, it's a sort of revamped Renaissance art style of Ghost and Goblins again. We'll have to wait and see if it's good or not, because those games are hard. Of course, they showed more about Bravely Default 2. There's a new trailer coming out, the final trailer. So if you like the first game, you're probably gonna like this. And then, of course, this was mentioned before, but Nintendo kind of like just wanna recap this, and that is Saga Frontier Remastered. Yes, it's a remastered version based on PlayStation 1. It's gonna be on the PS4, Switch, PC. So it's remastered, new music, new character, an 8 characters gonna be there, and then one of the character apparently for story gets extended. Again, I can't remember, that was a long time ago there. So coming to a close on this Nintendo Direct is they also announced Hyrule Warrior Age of Calamity expansion pass, so a DLC that's gonna end to end of 2021. So awesome there. Gonna give you more reason why to play Age of Calamity. So I still need to get that game. Maybe in the long run, we'll just have to wait and see. AJ Yuma basically announced that first, we are working hard on Breath of the Wild 2, the sequel. So of course, if you remember in E3 2019, they showed up to a teaser trailer. So he said they're working hard, but they have not shown. So again, it is what it is. You just have to wait and see. My guess is going to be holiday of 2021. Makes sense there. But he did announce that The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD is going to come. And it's still going to play like the Wii with the motion control. You have to use 2 Joy-Con, or you can actually do button. However, the catch is you have to use the right stick as the sword attack. So, oh boy, the last time I remember this was Metal Gear Solid 2 with Raiden using the katana. But again, it's on HD remastered, 16:9. I think the Wii one also as well. However, smoother graphic, 60 frame, $60. I know it's gonna be a problem. Am I gonna get it? Maybe in the long run. They do have the original one, and I do need to finish it. And hopefully, they also fix the glitch. There was a big glitch on the Wii version where if you do something that you're not supposed to, the game can go. You can't progress the game. But again, it is what it is there. And then closing with surprising. I can't believe they actually didn't do it for the Switch, and that is Splatoon 3 release on 2022. I'm shocked, but I guess they're done with Splatoon 2, so that means more Splatfest, more multiplayer, a single player, but it's not going to be that good, but whatever. It is what it is, the third sequel installment. Like I said, it's not going to come until 2022 there, so it's going to be a long time, but again, they kind of like want you to hype it up. So on the Japanese side, there are 2 games that stand out, and I'm like, that's sort of interesting. First is Caligula Effect 2, so the sequel. And then the other one is actually, some people know this, a famous anime, and that is Shin-Chan. So, judging by the trailer, some sort of like Shin-Chan doing everyday thing. I have no idea because it's Japanese, but of course, chances of, well, one of them coming out. Caligula Effect, yeah, might come out. Shin-Chan, on the other hand, probably not. I mean, the closest Shin-Chan game that's out in the West is on the Switch, which is a Endless Runner, but it's better than nothing. But yeah, so chances of that game probably way, way too low. Overall, I give it an 8 out of 10 for the big Nintendo Direct. Yeah, they did mention that the games that's going to come out until August of 2021. Yeah, there are some games that said, well, it's going to go winter 2021 and beyond. But again, those are just teaser to give you a reason why Switch, like Splatoon 3 did. So overall, gameplay show, good. And of course, as always, Nintendo's giving out Nintendo games per month starting in April. Mitopia on May. We got Mario Golf on June. We got Skyward Sword in July. You get an idea there. So yeah, really awesome there too. So those are my thoughts. 8 out of 10. Sounds with that. I'll see you guys later.